Thokozani, I am Wabadimo and I welcome you to my channel. Thank you so much for viewing my video. Please don't forget to tell your friends to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I welcome you once again. Today I'd like to talk about or teach on dreams, Amaphupho. Because dreams are very important. They play a very vital role to every human being's life. So dreams are messages from us, from our spiritual lives, from our spiritual world, from our spiritual, selves, to us living in the physical, because we lack so much that we need so much guidance, and dreams are what we depend on. So dreams are masizalwa as people, because sizalwa with our third eyes open, but as we start living on this earth and growing up, then your third eye iyavaleka usesomntwana. Then your only linkage to your spiritual life is dreams. They are like the USB cable. So now people normally take dreams like as izinto, but dreams matter. How the spiritual world works is that izinto have happened that are happening now. Dala zayenzeka. Like our past, how can I put it? What we are living now is past tense in the spiritual realm. Like it's so far ahead of us that the only time we get a glimpse of that is through dreams and visions and certain things. So now the difference between someone or on a sipo is that we walk around with our third eyes open and we live with our third eyes like that. But someone who's not, you solemnly depend on your dreams as your third eye is opened. So now dreams might take something from 5 seconds to 3 minutes. It does not matter, but that smaller glimpse to the spiritual can be an answer, an answer to questions we have, messages from our loved ones. It can be anything, because a third eye can show you from anything enhle to anything embi. So it is what you are waiting to receive at that current moment that you'll get an answer for. So we normally say to people, phahla phahla phahla, and be patient, and then umuntu uyaphupha and always has this thing yokuthi yo mina ngiyabonisa kakhulu. Yeah, it's not because uyabonisa and you sit on a higher chair. It's because you have been given that special gift, that ability to be able to see, have that glimpse into the spiritual, and you are able to even see that for other people. You understand? So now some people take that and want us to fear them or look at them just because you have that gift. If you have it, use it and help people with it, rather than to just keep it. So sometimes also as spiritual people, we rely on our dreams because they bring messages. Sometimes we don't even have dreams, we get visions. From visions we see it differs from spiritual person to spiritual person, if I'm making sense. So now one thing we forget that as people is that we walk this earth to fulfill our purpose, and given role, right? So now your given role might be to be who you are currently, but to find your purpose in that and fulfill that, So some people live their whole lives trying to find their purpose and never find it. But blessed are you if you are, because that will come in the form of your dreams, whereby you dream of certain things. For example, yo gogo ngiyaphupha ngithwasa ngiyisangoma ongiphupha ngilapha abantu kugcwele ekhaya. There's your answer. You've received your answer. You've received your purpose. You've received certain things. Yo yazi mphuphe emsebenzini wami bayenza ukuthi yazi ini hey yazi amanye amaphupho mina ngiklinisisu. You are receiving messages, you understand? Like I don't understand why you would waste so much energy uphahla, and then mawuphupha uthi nesisingcolile, and then uyachatha for 5 days. Like, dreams are very important to our existence as spiritual people and to anyone else, because anything oitolai, it's like DM'd. Like those, like dreams are like DMs through your spiritual inbox, and then you receive them so pooper. So sometimes there are people that hinder their growth spiritually, because you always say, yo yazi, ngiloko ngiphupha ngisemanzini, ngiphupha ngisemanzini, ngiphupha, yo mina mawuphupha lezo zinto lezo. What do you do about them? Do you speak to your ancestors? Do you act on that? Do you uyaphahla? You understand? Hayi, mina ngiphuphe ngifake itawu egrey, ngaphupha uyalifuna leyo tawu egrey, rather than to DM every sangoma on Facebook and tell them ukuthi when uyaboniswa uphupha omunye ugogo ozayo ongenayo ovakashayo kutshela ukuthi kumele umthwase. Like, what do you want? Okay, like when you tell me that, I normally say to myself, oh, you have received your message. It's what you do about it that's gonna help you. You don't wake up in the morning, yo ngiphuphe ngifaka ubuhlalo bezangoma, ngiphuphe yazini. Like, you hinder yourselves, you hinder your growth. By the time you know it, isikhathi sesambile, you wanna fulfill a purpose that was, they were hinting on you, that like they were hinting bakutshela ukuthi now you need to do this, now you need to do this, but because you're still stuck, uthola amanye abantu they baphuphi one for years. There are those people that have the same dream for years. Ngiziphupha ngimeka endlini yakalo mama lona, makathi uyavela uvela phethe ikhamba, makavela liqhitheke, mangithi ngiyazibheka ngifaka izinto zezangoma, libuye lelo people futhi after 10 years. Like, what are you doing about that? Uchaza ukuthi uphupha amaphupho anjani, but what are you doing about that? Like, once we all understand that life is spiritual, things become easier. You won't run to every sangoma on Facebook and DM them ngokuthi wena uphupha ugijimiswa intuthwane. Instead, when you do that, you will go emsamo wakho and ukhulume nabantu bakho abadala, and if you don't receive any clarity on that, then you can ask, or rather certain things. Sometimes amaphupho, they do not come in a direct interpretation. Sometimes they are riddles. Sometimes they are messages you are not yet ready for, but confuse. So as a person, as you grow and you mature spiritually, you get to a certain level of spiritual growth and independence and inclination, where you know that some things are just for me. Sometimes uphupha izinto zakho ezi-deep ezomoya, but because yibrata feel, you go around telling people, yeah, mina ngiphuphe ngithwasiswa umpho, mangithi ngiyathwasa ngiphupha ngibambe inyoka yangibheka yathi le nyoka mina ngizoba nemali. People, dreams are important. That is why iphupho uyalikhuluma. If uphuphela umuntu akunaqala, uyamtshela umuntu hayi ngiphupha wenza 1 2 3 lindlule blah blah blah. If that message is for them, uzoyi accept. If you ignore, but mayikhulule lento leyo, because sometimes njengami if ngakuphuphela and I don't tell you, I will get sick because I even relate that message. Sometimes niyama vessel, but you're not aware. But one utshela abantu, mina ngiyaboniswa shem, mina ngiyaboniswa, wonke la emsebenzini ngiyabaphuphela. Kanti it's your gift, you have been given that extra data in your spiritual eye cycle, but because you're not using it, you'll be stuck in the same place for a very long time. So take note of your dreams. If you umuntu okhohlwayo amaphupho, it's important to ukuphahla. I don't know, ukuphahla it's like the data to everything in our lives. I don't know if I'm speaking to someone. If we are khohla iphupho lakho, uphahlise. If we are khohla, uzama ukuthi ukhumbule. Sometimes amaphupho, they are also our, how can I put it? They play a vital role, because even in the spiritual, people are able to get to you through your dreams, because sometimes mhlawumbe mawuhlola kunabantu abasile ngisho bahlola abanye abantwana bese lapho bakutshela ukuthi umuntu wakho uzoba nemali, and then wena sufuna umdlisa omambele phambili wenzeni, and then uyomdlisa khona lapha ephupheni, izinto ezinjalo. So abantu they do things, that's why ngithi if you're not spiritually woke or spiritually awakened, sometimes noba uphupha into wrong awazi, sometimes baflya ngawe awazi, but because of yazi ngiphuphe bengiseDubai ngihleli noBeyonce. Like, life is so spiritual. It's very spiritual, and you need to take account everything. If you don't document your dreams, know certain things, because as much as dreams are messages, they are also that 5-second glimpse into the spiritual. As ezinye izinto that we see ziyathusa, ezinye izinto that happen, you like, oh my gosh. Sometimes into mazenzeka you like, yo, enazange ngikhulume, kanti at least if into khona uyayikhuluma uyindlulise, mhlawumbe umuntu can ancedakale. So ngiyanicela, take heed to call. Dreams are important, be spiritually awakened. If uyazazi ke ukuthi ngiyaboniswa, because if uyaboniswa abanye abantu basile, you understand, and then bakhambela phambili and do certain things, then you end up ke ungasaboni, so blind spiritually, So I cannot stress it any further. Dreams are important. If uyazi ukuthi uyaphahla, unabogogo bayakhlupa and uloku uyaphupha certain things, if uphupha bakubonisa ikomishi elikhulumayo, go look for that car, buy it. If bakuphuphisa in, don't always want validation for your dreams, because sometimes izlo ziyafila ngathi liyanyatheka. If you always want validation, like every 5 seconds, yazi mphuphe mthwasa, mphoma uphuphe wenza kanje kwenzakala ini, mphoma uphuphe mphuphe ekhaya kugcwele abantu, hey kuwumgidi wezangoma angazi. You need validation. Why? Okay, second, third opinion nini. So hamba uguca zonke le indumba lezi, because wena ufuna ukubhulwa njalo, wena uyabhulwa wena, kanti you receive your messages. Umuntu have some form of composure when it comes to izinto zakho. The spirituality is deep. That's how I always say yonke into iqala spiritually before it manifests physically. So it's important to have your cards on the table and know what you are in for, and know what you're dealing with, So this is a part 1 for dreams, because I've seen the emails. I will answer you, please I will answer you and get to you, but please take your dreams seriously. Dreams, you might find that you've been given all your answers ukuthi uthwaseni ini or kanjani ulindile, mhlambe ulinde hayi mina ngilinde bangibonise, uke wakhuluma nabo abatshela ukuthi okay gogo ngiyabona ukuthi niyeza ngisho ukuthile nokuthile, where to from here. Then they align your path ukuthi ufike until uye la mele uye khona, because I've seen people waiting their whole lives, mina ngifuna bangibonise we nokhula kudala, like nokhula kudala mawungahlakaniphanga into zomoya ziyafika zimndlule zikuthi du afika ama-2000 athwasa ama-2000 alokhu athi moy when usele in the same position, ubhizi uphuphana nomunye ugoga kuphi isikhwama samathambo, mawuthi uyasibamba uyavuka, kanti your ancestors are trying to tell you something. So always be inclined, spiritually inclined, and know that dreams are important and they are messages. You cannot stress it any further. That's why uzebat sometimes more trust amanye amaphupho ungamxoxela ugobela. It's not because of asimthanda ugobela wethu or ini, ezinye izinto like they are your secrets, iphiri zakho, they are your messages from abantu begini. So sometimes abanye abogobela bayasa babone ukuthi lo inomxoxela ngisho awazi baba mina ngiphuphe ngibambi 5 million kanje ngingene endumbeni, and then they like kanti sometimes ezinye izinto it's for you to keep, it's for you to keep, so you can imagine ma ugogo ufana nami, you get all these DMs from all these things, uphuphela wena uphuphele lo, and it's a lot. So if you don't find any balance, you fall go ngapha nangapha. So I hope this video was very informative. Guta Amaphupho abalekile. Dreams play a very important role. Dreams play a very important role in our existence. in our existence because they give us the messages we need, even from ugokwethu or uban or uban or uban. Sometimes it might not be a direct like translation. Uphuphe uzibanibani atshontsha ebhegini yakho mawuthi yambheka yimi thola ukuthi awungaze wangibona kanti iyakubonisa ukuthi no mhlawumbe bazokuthathela imali, vuka malala njalo, and realize ukuthi nje life is very spiritual. You need to connect and be spiritually awakened, like wake up people and be spiritually awakened, because nonke manizogijimisa ukuthi ngoba uphupha kakhulu kumele ube yisangoma, shuthi angazi mina angisazi kanti uya ipurpose yakho ukuthile ukuthile, but because uhamba zonke le nyanga lezi uloku uphupha le fetch your life, fetch your life and stay in your lane and be happy. But other than that, dreams are important. I am Part1 Thokozani.